So, do you guys want to hear something unbelievable? Do you want to hear something unbelievable? Did you guys know that this whole time you was running up and down, you was screaming your head off, you was asking all those questions, sleepless nights. Did you know that each and everything that you went through with the narcissist, the narcissist knew? Did you know the narcissist knew this whole time? The narcissist knew the whole time. They knew what was going on. They knew everything. This is their cycle. That is their playground. So they have already been doing these things before you. Not only did the narcissist know, those people that was around you, the family members and the friends that used to come for the dinners, they all knew. So that is going to be your biggest shocker when you wake up one day and you discover narcissistic abuse. You will be surprised that everybody knew. The whole time, everybody knew. And it's going to make you feel like you're stupid. It's going to make you feel stupid because at the end of the day, you're like, so everybody knew this whole time, you know? Family members, you know? Their mothers, their brothers, everybody knew the whole time. They all knew. He was the only one who didn't know. But you see, there's a difference between knowing and being able to do something about it. The knowing, they know, but there's nothing they can do about it. So there are two different things. Because if you find out one day and okay, they knew, yes, they knew, you will find out that they knew. They never tell you this. They've been hiding all this time. They knew what they was doing, but there is nothing they could do about it. Because you see, you're dealing with a narcissist abuse cycle. It's a cycle, so it starts from somewhere. It builds up intensity. It comes to the end. It repeats, and then it can repeat either with the same victim, or it can repeat with a different victim. It depends on scenarios, but that cycle continues forever. The cycle continues forever. So the narcissist cannot break the cycle. Nobody can break that cycle. No amount of therapy, no amount of psychologists, I don't know, doctor, what, they cannot do anything about it. I could assume that I would believe. Sometimes I always believe there's a spiritual remedy. There's the spiritual remedy to this whole narcissism thing. Something that can be done on the spiritual level. Because once you understand that this whole thing is spiritual, then you are not fighting it on the physical. You stop fighting it from the physical. So those are the things that healed me first. And out of you guys who are starting to get out of abuse. So the things that are helping you to heal, when you start to realize and to look at this whole thing from a spiritual perspective, okay, you stop fighting this whole thing because you understand. When it comes to spiritual things, there's a different solution. So it's a cycle. They know what they are doing. They have known the whole time. They have known the whole time. You just didn't know. They have known the whole time what they was doing, but they couldn't do anything about it. 99 out of 100%, the narcissist wishes. There is times when they wish they could break it, but they can't. You know, They can't. I've personally have entanglements with narcissists, and they told me things like, I've been feeling a certain way about what I said or what I did. I wish I could change this whole thing. I wish I could stop, but I can't. They can't. You best believe me when I tell you they can't. They can't break the cycle. They can go and beat themselves up. They will tell themselves what they need to tell themselves, but they're going to realize they cannot break the cycle. It's not possible to break it. So while he was out there shouting and screaming in the house, enduring abuse, asking them why did they say this or why did they do this, they knew. The nurses knew the whole time, ladies and gentlemen. Your healing starts when you understand that narcissistic abuse isn't really personal. It's not really personal. When you get out of that energy and you start to understand of how low vibrational these people are, you don't take it personal. You just see them as for who they are. Because at the end of the day, you're starting to heal, and you're seeing how much work you're putting yourself, and you're looking back at these people, and you're still seeing the same people that they always will be, they is, and they always will be. But you're doing the work and healing and realizing that you're coming out better on the other side. Makes you understand that it's not personal, because you see, a narcissist thrives. They need an energy source to thrive. You don't need an energy source to thrive. The narcissist needs one. They need it. It's very, very important for them. If they don't have it, they will collapse. Okay, they're going to collapse if they don't get it. So they have always needed an energy source to thrive. You never needed any. So that's the difference between you and the narcissist. And when you start understanding those dynamics, it is what helps you heal faster. They cannot break the cycle. They cannot break the cycle because it's spiritual in nature. The entire abuse is spiritual in nature, okay? If you want to depend on the vocabulary which you already know, and you want to continue with the whatever personality something disorder, it's up to you. But it's up to you which direction you want to take. But for me personally, I know what is going on. Many people already understand it's spiritual, and it can be reversed. Narcissism can be reversed. You know, on the 3D, you cannot heal a narcissist. You cannot waste your time. Don't even bother yourself. On the spiritual, narcissism can be reversed because it's a code, it's a frequency. So you can break that frequency. Okay, when a person is willing to try, it's possible to break that frequency. But there's so much work to be done. Okay, but on the 3D, you don't. There's nothing you can do. You're going to struggle. You're going to burn out trying to help those people. But on the spiritual, you can break that frequency, and there is nothing that will give you relief the day you will understand that this thing is spiritual. You let it go. Okay. So it's just been a short video for today. I don't know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session with me if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Denzamos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.